Out in the open ocean, the unexpected can happen in the blink of an eye. For one exhausted whale, tangled in heavy chains and fighting to stay afloat, that moment came without warning. But for a small crew of determined rescuers, it became the start of an unforgettable mission.
Hi, my name is Misa. I'm the face behind Wild Photography, and I'm a guide here at Matawhenua Lodge in Tonga on Hapai. I was part of the crew of 4 last Friday that helped rescue an entangled whale.
It began with a call for help, the kind that makes your heart race. Somewhere out there, a whale was trapped, unable to swim free. A team of 4 set out with nothing but their skills, courage, and a few tools, hoping they could make a difference.
So on that particular day, it's definitely something we haven't seen before, but 4 of us crew got dispatched out along with our boss to go have a look at the whale. We had some tools with us, bolt cutters, to make sure we're just prepared for any situation. When we got there, myself and Dickie hopped in the water first. Dickie went in with the bolt cutters, I went in with the camera, and we noticed that the chain was wrapped around the base of the tail.
When they found her, the scene was both heartbreaking and urgent. Chains wound tightly around her tail, no slack, no escape. She had clearly been fighting for hours, and her strength was fading. The team knew they had to act fast. One by one, they entered the water, each playing their part.
There was no slack on it, and she seemed like she was held down quite tight. When we got to her, she was pretty exhausted compared to the radio call where she was thrashing around. So yeah, Dickie decided to go in first to kind of see what he can do, but she didn't really like that. She kept thrashing around, so we got Aaron and Toby to jump in the water to come help us out, and we noticed that what worked was when Dickie held the whale's tail and held the buoy. And she seemed to be calming down, almost noticing that we're trying to help. Aaron went in and he managed to get 2 pretty solid cuts on the chain, but she wasn't just quite free, so Toby went in and ended up cutting the last piece of chain off, and in the video you can see she just kind of kicks away, and Dickie managed to pull the rest of the chain away.
She seemed to sense they weren't there to harm her. They were there to set her free. Piece by piece, the chains came off. And then, in one powerful moment, she was free. What happened next was nothing short of magical.
What was quite pretty spectacular was that the whale didn't just swim off. She kind of did a loop and turned back into us, had a look at us, almost, knowing that we just helped, just sitting there looking at us. It was pretty amazing. And after that, she swam off. We did all jump back on the boat and kind of followed her to make sure she's okay, and she did come do another little sweep under the boat and then went off and away. So not something that happens every day, but we were very lucky that we were prepared, end up being quite a success.
This is more than a rescue story. It's a reminder of what's possible when humans step up to protect the wild, and when trust bridges the gap between our world and theirs.